All right, so wherever you are at, plant your feet on the floor. And if you're not wearing shoes, or even if you are wearing socks, that's okay. But try to lift and spread your toes apart and just kind of curl them in. Do a couple of those, just kind of moving your toes. I always like to start with thinking about building any foundation from the ground up. You can't build a house starting from the roof, right? You got to build the foundation of the pose. So if we were using this as our seated mountain pose, the foundation is your feet. So feet feeling like they're stable. And now see if you can lean forward, bring your shoulders a little bit forward. Maybe sit towards the middle of the chair and then lean back. So feeling your abdominal muscles here, and then find neutral. So with your shoulders directly over your hips. And then try to relax your arms, your shoulders the best you can. Now you can close your eyes. And as you breathe in through your nose, if possible, unless you're stuffed up, breathe in and try to fill and expand your upper body, your chest area, all around the ribs. And as you exhale, let go slowly. And as you do that, try to bring your lower abdomen in like the balloon is letting air out and you're squeezing those muscles. So really working the abdominal muscles. And we'll take just about 30 seconds here to focus on your breathing. Stay relaxed in the shoulders and the neck and the jaw. Slow, intentional breaths. Take one more round. Bring a smile to your face, blink open your eyes. Let's start our practice by reaching our arms out in front, reaching up, lifting the shoulders, lifting the ribs. And then exhale, bring the arms down slowly, relaxing your shoulders as you come down. Now we're going to add in the feet with the arms. So your heels are going to lift as you reach your arms up. So you'll inhale, extend forward, heels lift, arms come up. Tippy toes. Exhale, lower, coordinate your breath with your arms and your feet. That's where it gets a little bit more complicated. Try a couple of these. We'll inhale, lift, activate your leg muscles and your calves. And then exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, extension. Try to keep your spine straight, chin slightly tucked down. Exhale to lower. If you don't want to take your arms up so high, you don't have to. Go as high as it feels comfortable for you today. Let's do two more. So this is a good exercise to really focus on that diaphragmatic breathing so you can feel the diaphragm going up. And as you exhale, feel it kind of sinking back down to its place. Good. Now we're going to move out to the side. So we're going to take your arms out to a T. And then turn to the right. So just a little spinal twist. Don't go as far as it hurts. Come back to center and twist to the other side. If this is too much, hold on to the hip. So you can turn your head if that feels comfortable in your neck. And just kind of take a couple twists. The inhale is when you come center. The exhale is as you twist, because think of twisting out, making the belly smaller. Inhale, you can lift, more expansion when you're in the center. Exhale, a twist because it gets smaller. And just kind of coordinate your movement. If your arms are out to the side, you'll quickly realize how heavy your arms are. And when you're like, whoa, that's enough, which I'm about there, we'll come to center and relax them. Maybe you can feel a little bit of blood flow going, or pulsing heart rate in your arms, your forearms, or your hands. Relax for just a moment here. Make sure you're not going to fall out of your chair, and we're going to do leg lifts next. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Point your toes to the ceiling, push your heel out. Exhale, lower, maybe even to a hover, depends on how long your legs are. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Slow concentric movements. Woo! Lower down. Slower is harder. Rest this right leg, and we're going to move to the left side. Arms relaxed. Right foot anchors down. Lift your left knee up. Inhale, extend out. Press through your heels. Point your toes up. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, out. Exhale, in. Slow, steady movements. Keep going. Don't lose your breathing pattern. Two more. Last one. And rest. We'll rest our legs for a moment here and either hold on to the side of your chair or sit on it, whichever one feels more comfortable. This is kind of making the right arm feel like it's going down. We're going to take your left ear to your left shoulder, and you can gently rock your head a little forward and a little back. And just notice the different muscles that you feel as you move your head very, very slowly. Keep in mind, it should not be painful. It should feel like a stretch, but not any pain. You can close your eyes for this one. Now, when you're ready, lift up, release your right hand, take it behind your back, pat yourself on the back, point your elbow up as high as you can, either reach around with your left hand and see if you can find your right fingers, or I can't reach. So I'm going to hold the top of my right elbow with my left palm, and then lift up that elbow, and then take a slight lean to the left. So side stretching the right side. Big breaths. Two more breaths here. And then when you're done, bring yourself back up to center. Release both arms down by your side. Relax. And bring both shoulders up to your ears and push them back, down and forward. Draw a couple shoulder rolls before we move to the left side. Good. Now we'll take the left hand, either hold the chair or sit on it. Sit on your fingers. Lengthen your neck up and then turn your head to the right so that your right ear goes down to your right shoulder. And then maybe tilt your head a little forward, tilt it a little back, and notice if it feels any different on this side, especially women who carry their purse always on the same side may feel a little tighter from that muscle being overused a little more. And just kind of experiment moving in a little, very slow movements, moving in different directions here. And then when you're ready, slowly lift your head up, free your left hand, and then we'll take the left arm up to your back side, and right hand goes to your left elbow. Press your feet down and lift up your left shoulder and lean slightly to the right, feeling like you're really creating a lot of space here on the left side of your body. Keep breathing. And then slowly lift yourself back up to center. Release your arms down. A couple more shoulder rolls. And next, we're going to go into a chest opener. There's a couple ways you can do this one. You could take your hands and interlace them behind your back. You could hold on to the chair. You could also grab, I just happen to have towels here because folding laundry. You can grab a towel and hold that. So whatever works for you, if you want to interlace your hands or hold the chair. I think I'm going to hold the chair today. And we'll start by kind of concaving in your belly. And then inhale, push your sternum through your arms. Keep your chin tucked. Exhale, draw your belly in, tuck your chin even more. So feel your spine here, the muscles surrounding your rib cage in the back. Inhale, heart pushes through, squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, tuck in. Inhale, big chest opener. Exhale, contract. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Do one more here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center and sit up nice and tall. Scoot yourself to the back of the chair. And then we're going to lift your right hip and lower it. Lift your left leg and lower. So imagine you're walking through, I don't know, maybe high tide. And you're trying to get your feet up, your hips, your glutes off of the chair. And just kind of monster walking to move the hips. Good. Now see if you can kind of walk your sit bones closer to the edge of the chair, but not going to fall out. So you get close to the edge, feel your sit bones in the chair. Feet apart, not too far apart, but far enough that you could put your belly here. We're going to move into forward folds next. So we're going to go up, forward, and down. Inhale, the arms extend up, straight back to start. Exhale, keeping your back straight, but just folding, creasing where your hip line is. Take your hands down to your shins. Look up, stick your head up. And then exhale, look down. Press into your feet, reach your arms in front of you and pull yourself back up. Exhale, lower the hands down by your side. If you get dizzy, do not take your head so low. Inhale, arms extend up. Exhale, smile as you reach out and lower your arms down. We'll inhale, lift up halfway, stick your head out of the hole. And then exhale, look down. Press into your feet, reach your arms out in front of you. Pull your upper body back up. Exhale, soften the arms and lower them to your side. Now do about 3 or 4 more on your own, taking your time, exploring how this function works in your body, how your body moves. There's no rush. Stay focused. Let's do one more and we'll come to a rest. Maybe sit to the back of your chair, close your eyes. Notice your body temperature. Did it heat up a bit? And integrating that movement with our brain. So our brain is going, oh yeah, that felt pretty good. Or maybe it's saying that didn't feel good. So maybe back off. All right, when you're ready, open your eyes, toe heel your feet out to the side. So now your frog feet, you're going outwards, knees apart from one another. And relax the shoulders to start. And then we'll inhale, bring the arms down, and inhale the arms up, lifting the heels. If you can, touch your finger pads above your head. And then exhale, lower your heels, lower your arms. Inhale, lift up your heels, lift up your arms, straight spine. Exhale, lower your arms, lower your heels. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, just like the ones we're doing. Slow, steady. Good. Relax. Bring your feet together. And we're going to lift the feet up off the ground. So you maybe want to be in the middle of your chair for this one. You're going to lean back some, lift the feet up, touch them back down. Okay, scoot a little bit more forward. So you'll lift up and touch down. Feel the muscles here in your abdomen. It's hard to talk and do it. Slow, gentle. I just ate breakfast, so this is very hard for me right now. Can you get your knees up higher? Can you stay and hold? Just play around for another second or two. And then when you're done, back to the center and rest and recover. And close your eyes. Breathe. Good. When you're ready, open your eyes, lift your right knee, take it out to the right side. And then we're going to close it and open. Just moving that hip. Good. And now we'll bring that right knee back to center and lower your right foot. Sit tall. Left hand to left knee. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, bring it out. And in. Take your time. Moving it open and close. Nice job. Ooh, this leg's heavier. Lower it down when you're ready. Pause here for a second. We're going to do one forward fold. Inhale, extend the arms up. Hold here. Breathe in. And then exhale, fold forward. Hands to your shins, chin towards your chest. Round your back. Couple breaths just like this in the shape with the spine rounded, shoulders falling forward. Good. Slowly slide your hands up your knees and roll the shoulders back. Take a second and breathe. And then we'll come to standing. So grab a sip of water if you need it. And we'll come to standing behind your chair. And just take a moment to, once you get behind your chair, to look at your feet. See if you can see what direction they're pointing in. And you want to try to get them parallel if possible. Sometimes just noticing what we're doing makes the biggest difference. It's like, oh, I didn't realize I was standing like that. Good. Now release your hands from the back of the chair. Stand tall, shoulders relaxed. Inhale your right arm up and look over your left shoulder. Maybe look down towards your left foot. And then turn your head center and lower your right arm back to your side. Doing the other direction. Left arm goes forward and up. And as you do that, look down towards your right foot. And lower your left arm, look center. Right arm reaches up, look to the left. Look center, lower your right arm. Left arm reaches up, look to the right. Look center, lower your arm. Rest, soften your knees if they locked them out. And then we'll hold on to the chair. Walk your feet out just a little bit so you've got a little bit of space between you and the chair. And we're going to go into our back bends here. So you're going to lean, putting weight into your toes, push your hips forward, keep your chin down, and feel this little bend here. If that's too much for you, step your feet further apart. That releases some of that tension. So take your time, leaning into it. Exhale, pushes it back. Inhale, coming forward, shoulders down and relax. You may also do this same thing up against a wall. If you were up against a wall, your hands would be on the wall and you would do the same thing. And when you've had enough, we'll rest in our downward facing dog pose. You can push back and walk your legs backwards, straighten out your arms. Keep your head up if you feel dizzy. And take a couple breaths here. And when you're ready, lift your head up just a little bit. Keep yourself just coming just above the chair. We're going to bend your right knee and see if you can lift it up and bring your knee to your chest and then kick it back. Oops, I got a couch back there. So it's just going to bring the knee in and back. Just knee kicks. If this hurts, don't do it. Just skip it. You'll notice the left leg is really having to work in this one. Stay steady. And that seems to be enough for me today because that is hard. Come back to rest in downward facing dog or stay up like this. Breathe. And then when you're ready, we'll try it again. Bend your left knee, bring your left foot or left knee forward, and then kick it back. You're just going knees to chest and back. You can make it big, you can make it small. You do you. Whew, things are so hard for me. Take one more. And then we'll come back into rest. If you like, you can come back into standing, shake it off, wherever you felt tension. So we work the glutes. We need those, especially if we sit too much. And now we're going to come into balance. So you're welcome to step closer to the chair and hold on to it. Going into tree pose, I'm going to turn to the side for this one. We've done this a lot. You know where we're going. Step your right foot out. And then bring your foot somewhere to your left leg, even if your toes are down. Think length between these hip bones, your hip bones, and your bottom ribs. You want to go long here, relaxed here, and smile here. That's Melanie's cueing. You're going to bring your arms out like a W. And hold on with one hand. You can even bring your palms together. Wobbling is okay. Good. And when you're ready to step out of it, shake out your standing leg. Reset anything. And then step out with your left foot. Bring your left foot in somewhere on your right leg or toes anchoring you down. Lift here, lift ribs, relax shoulders. Find something to smile at in front of you. And practice just a little balance and breathing. Don't want to hold your breath when you're balancing. You also don't want to look at yourself in the mirror. It's harder to do it when you're looking at yourself. Excellent. When you're done, release your pose. Shake out your legs. And then step your feet apart. We're going to do like a little hula hoop. If you were wearing a hula hoop around you, we're going to just spin your hips. And you are welcome to kind of do whatever feels good. You can add in leaning forward. You can do some shoulder things, anything that feels good. So this is just about movement of the upper spine and the hips rotating. Your feet are anchoring you down. Good. Now, wherever you're at, come back to center. Take your arms out to the side, so big star pose here. Turn your right toes to the right. We're going to go into a side triangle pose. Right hand goes down, left arm goes up. Inhale, come back to center. Turn your right toes back in. Turn your left toes out. Take your left toe, take your left hand to point it to your left toes, reach your right arm up. And center, turn your left toes in, lower your arms. We'll do it one more round of this one. Inhale, arms out to the side. Turn your right toes out. Right hand goes down, left arm comes up. Inhale, come back to center, turn your right toes in. Left toes turn out. Left hand goes down, right arm up. Don't force. Inhale, center. Turn your left toes in. Exhale, lower your arms. Toe heel your feet back together underneath your hip bones. And then you're welcome to do this on something forward fold onto the seat of your chair. You don't even have to do it if you just want to bring your hands to your knees. We're going to just go into a forward fold. So we'll start by reaching your arms up. If you want to touch something, you can touch the seat of the chair, the back of the chair, couch, ottoman, whatever's nearby, dogs. Fold over. Relax the neck. Bend the knees softly to rise back up. Lower the arms to your side. We'll do one more. Inhale, reach up, straight spine. Exhale, hands come down, touch your legs or the seat. Inhale, reach back up, take your time coming up. Exhale, lower your arms. All right, come back and have a seat. We're going to do pigeon pose or figure four pose, whatever you like to call it, next. So find yourself comfortable in your seat. And then we'll lift up the right knee. You can cross your ankles here, or you can bring your right ankle just above your left knee. If it's too much on your hip, go down by the ankles. If your foot is up here, what I want you to do is take your left hand, put it on the sole of your foot and flex your right foot so it's active. It's not just dangling. The reason why we do this is it protects the knee joint. Now, see if you can, even if your knee's way up here, some people have tighter, different shaped hip sockets, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. Sit tall. And then you're just going to hinge at your waist and bring your shoulders forward. You might not have to go like even this could be enough for you. So you take that barometer, you decide, where do I need to back off? Where do I need to give more? And just notice, observe, breathe. Deep in your glutes is your psoas, and that's probably what you're feeling here. And when you're ready, inhale and lean back. Stretch out your right leg in front of you. Maybe do a couple kicks. And then set your right foot back down. Breathe. Moving on to your left knee, comes up, cross side of the ankle on top of right knee or crisscross down here is allowing the hip to kind of open is where you're going with this. Flex your left foot. Lift your head up. Inhale. And then exhale, take yourself a little bit forward until you start to feel a little tug, a little bit of sensation. Close your eyes and breathe. And gently bring yourself back up. Lean back. Kick out your left leg a time or two. And then lower your left foot down. Walk your feet forward, coming to an incline. And then lean back so you're sitting to the tip of your chair. Come into this nice incline position. Keep your chin tucked and reach your arms out. And now exhale, lift your right knee, lower your arms. Inhale, reach out, lower your right foot. Don't slide out. Left knee comes up, hands come down. You can do the same movement on the ground, laying on your back. One more here on the left side. And then walk your feet in, lower your arms. And then we rest. You can close your eyes or make your way to the couch or the floor. And we sit quietly, practicing awareness of our breathing. So for the next few moments here, work on breathing in completely and exhaling out nice and slow. Work on the quality of your breath. And its efficiency. Take less breaths. Breathe slower. And as you sit here, maybe you want to send out a silent prayer to someone. And give gratitude for our health, for our homes, for our family, for our friends, for our safety. And for these containers we call our body that holds our soul. Take bigger breaths in and sigh it out as you let it go. And gently rock your head. Come back to sitting up nice and tall. We'll finish out our practice. Our hands pressing palm into palm, bow your head. It was an honor and a pleasure to practice with you. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to be kind to yourself and to be kind to others. Namaste.